We are live, and we have 30 seconds till the intro.
And remember, go like 5 seconds at regular volume and then cut down to like hardly any volume.
Gotcha.
And then by the time I'm done saying it, music is done playing.
Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2.
COPBLOCK Radio is filmed on location with COPBLOCK people all over the country and the world. Welcome everybody to COPBLOCK Radio, January 13th edition. We're back here with Severin, Matthew, myself, back again for another episode. How's it going, fellas?
Bad boys. Going good.
You been contacted by the government?
I contacted them. They're not happy with me.
Okay. Let's hear about that.
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll get into it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. It's one of the stories up tonight.
Oh, even better.
My local chief. Come on, guys. My local guy. This guy knows who I am. He knows I'm going to put him on blast. So he knew what was coming, and he put out a nice little public release statement, like love of the police, even though we're not perfect. And I put them on huge blast, and the article got shared a ton of times. Their wall was so filled, they had the disabled comments. So
well, hold on a minute, because we got some business to take care of first. We were supposed to announce the 12 Days of Christmas contest winner last week, and we totally blew it off, forgot completely. So why don't you roll that beautiful Christmas footage there that you got?
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Will do.
I hope there's no beans in it. Hey guys, this here is Chuck. He's the winner of the 12 Days of Christmas contest. He likes to go around with these signs in West Virginia and Ohio. They're the fair DUI flyers. You know, you put them out your window so you don't have to give the cops an ID.
This one is for Ohio. This is a generic one for what they don't have for a specific state.
I like this one better myself.
Well, that's because we're in Ohio right now.
So he submitted words to the 12 Days of Christmas contest and turned out to be the winner. So congratulations, Chuck. He won himself a T-shirt.
Both hands.
There's the back of that DUI flyer. But he's won himself a COPBLOCK T-shirt. So,
and I'll be sure to wear this the next time I go into court down in West Virginia, because I still got a case pending down there as a cop blocker. Well, the whole idea behind the 12 days of cop block that I wrote was, well, one of the two, shall we say, activists that I base a lot of things on is Arlo Guthrie. He makes use of humor. The nice thing about humor is, you know, everybody's getting all mad and thumping their chest and testosterone everywhere. And then you come along with somebody that's just, he's joking with you. He's having fun at your expense. And he's laughing at you. And it's very hard to be macho with somebody that just doesn't take you seriously. Believe me, nothing ruins an authority thug's day more than somebody going, well, aren't you cute? Let me tat you on the head. Go play in traffic. I got better things to do. And it's amazing how that's going to ruin their day. They're going to go home, beat their wives, and kick their dogs, assuming they don't shoot them. Anyway, on the 12 days of COPBLOCK, they prevented me. 12 feared for my lives. 11 lies under oath. 10 fake reports. 9, he lunged at me. 8 botched raids. 7 civil forfeitures. 6 killed pets. 5 donuts. 4 quit resisting. 3 murdered kids. 2 paid vacations. And a seatbelt ticket freebie.
People really do win in the Cop Block network.
I like that guy.
Chuck loves him some Arlo Guthrie, boy. I'm telling you.
That guy's cool.
He loves
I want to
that
have a
shit.
beer with him.
I've been out talking with him many times. He loves going around with that. He's West Virginia. They don't have to have a front license plate on the car, right? So he like made something with tape or whatever that says Cop Blocker on it, and then he's also got a poster in the back of his truck that's got like a middle finger up like this, and it's something about the First Amendment. I don't remember exactly how it goes, but it's like this: you don't trump my First Amendment or something like that, and it's giving him the finger and shit. And he rides around. He's been pulled over. He's been harassed several times here in Parma because he has family up here. He comes visit all the time, so he's been doing it for quite a while now.
That's awesome.
So they all know who he is.
Yeah, the ones around here do. They do. One of them tried to pull him over for giving him the finger. And yeah,
like, did my finger leave the cabin? Go fuck yourself.
He got that. Yeah, they ended up they threw that case out.
Well, still, congratulations to Chuck for this. That's awesome.
Yeah, I like his style too.
I couldn't get in touch with the second place winner, who was Stephanie from out your way, Lehigh Valley somewhere.
Oh, hey, good job, Stephanie.
She wasn't very forthcoming about her information, so.
Understandable.
Yeah, whatever.
That's fine. Stephanie, we're out there cop blocking all the time. Why don't you get a hold of us and come cop block with us?
And that guy Eric that called in was going to be the third place winner, but he never gave me his information or whatever. So.
Eric. Well, we remember your voice and who you are. Why don't you get a hold of us and if you're hearing this, get your winnings.
All right.
People really do win.
Yeah.
How about you? How's your week been, Matt? You been contacted by any law enforcement?
No, it's been a quiet week this week. So, been out cop blocking a couple times. One thing that happened.
There's no video?
We showed it on Monday. It was actually Rick and myself when it happened. So we showed it over on the Monday show, the Oath Accountability Live on Cop Block. Showed it over there, but that was last week. Nothing in between then and now. So it's been a quiet week since.
So you actually went out and filmed some police?
Yeah, we were actually over near where we did our November 4th protesting, right there on Hamilton.
Did you encounter any of the same officers?
No, actually, they were undercovers. Undercover officers driving unmarked vehicles, which is a violation of Code 42-21. They either have to be, they can't be driving an undercover vehicle and not be in uniform. They either have to be in one or the other. If they're doing both, they are breaking 42-21. Rick
that's if they're performing.
You lucky Pennsylvania motherfuckers.
They were performing duty at that point because they were going into the government building. They come over and get mad that we were filming them. I mean, they approached us.
Oh, nice. So you got a good video out of it.
And the second they start asking us why we're filming, Rick, says 42-21, and they shut up real quick, turn around and walk away. We ask them for their badge number, they won't give it to us. Their precinct number won't give it to us. Who their command is, they won't give it to us. They just keep saying, come inside.
That's the same, under that ordinance, they can't, pull people over in undercover cars, right?
Right.
Oh, and that ordinance actually specifically talks about them needing to identify themselves. It's specific. I actually told Rick about that ordinance. I pulled it up and sent it to him. But it's the same exact, it's in clear language that unless it poses officer safety, meaning unless this is an undercover officer lying to save his own life, he has to identify immediately and tell you exactly where he's from.
Right.
So if you got that on tape, that's gold. Go file a complaint.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he was telling us we had to go inside to even get any information about him. And we're like, you know what? Just keep it moving. We shut you down in a minute 7. So.
Nice.
Short video, but effective.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
It's that golden YouTube time.
Which just, I mean, it's just fucking everywhere, right? I mean, the damn misconduct is just everywhere.
Oh yeah, well, Allentown is. That's why we all have plenty of videos in Allentown, because they're just key center of the fuck barrel.
It's the running joke, but amongst us, that all you really have to do is stand on the corner with your camera on, and you're bound to catch something.
Do you know how long? Do you know how long we were cop blocking at this point?
10 minutes.
3 minutes.
Oh my
3
God.
minutes.
Well, what's interesting is the fact that, I mean, we're going to talk about it a little bit later, but with the Netflix Making a Murderer series, right? I know everybody's been watching it. Everybody's certainly been talking about it. I've seen the whole thing. It was kind of, I don't know. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, so I'm not even gonna really do that. What, we're in a commercial?
Yeah, I just went like this.
I didn't see, I'm reading the fucking show notes. I'm not even looking at the...
Sorry about that. If you guys want, I can, while we're on break, I can show that video that I was just talking about.
Which one? What's that?
The one that me and Rick
The
took.
107
Oh,
video?
yeah.
Yeah, let me find it real quick. Rick, I know you're listening. Send me the link.
Is it on Rick's YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's on Rick's YouTube channel. It's the last one he loaded up.
That's cool.
There we go. It's loading up now. I will. I'm gonna just cut this over to you real quick because I'm not gonna have audio on my.
Give me 1 second. Let me get the next segment's stories up.
No problem.
We're gonna start with Cleveland defrauding, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we'll jump into.
Like I said, that McGinty thing, they got to go together anyway, so. And again, there's not really anything on there that you need to, unless you want to. Like I said, there's a link to their News 5 video. If you want to play it, it's
I'm gonna pull that up.
All right, it's only like 2 minutes anyway, so I mean, like I said, they're going to go together. Those two stories are going to go together anyway. And then for the next commercial, we come back with the Making a Murderer stuff. We're going to talk about that. But it's all related. I mean, like, really, with between Cleveland trying to get out of paying their fucking way, and it's showing. The Cleveland thing is actually, huh? Well, the Cleveland thing's actually showing that prosecutorial misconduct as well. You know what? As a matter of fact, it'll make it easier on you, Severin. If you're going to have that.
This is crazy.
What?
What are you saying?
I'm saying
this news site has so many pop-ups that it's just making the video go crazy slow.
What site? The news.
ABC5.
Yeah.
With their three-minute long commercial.
Those bastards.
I know. Seriously.
There we go.
Okay, what I was going to say to you is that to make it easier on you, if you start with that story and read, play that, we can start with that one, do the video, and then talk about the defrauding thing. Then you can close out that video and you got one less window open.
That works.
Yeah. Because it's, like I said, it's only like a 2-minute video anyway or something. You might want to actually start it now and try to get it through the fucking commercial at the beginning, probably.
I think he was doing that.
That's what I was doing. That's why everything's been going crazy on my end.
Why don't you? I'm sorry, Rick. I want to play that video too, but why don't we go ahead and skip that because it doesn't have the world's best audio on it.
What? Your video? The one you were talking about?
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
Well,
we're coming back.
Throw it in the show notes or something.
Coming back from a fake commercial.
Ooh.
Hey, we need these breaks to get the videos open.
Everybody, this commercial break was brought to you by Tom Cruise.
Fuck that. This commercial break is brought to you by the COPBLOCK store.
is brought to you by Cop Block Store.
We are coming back from our commercial break.
Here we go.
And make sure you shop at the Cop Block Store.
Absolutely, man.
COPBLOCK.org/store.
You want some of this cool shit you see Dio rocking right now? Cop Block Store.
Fucking A, man.
Don't just dress. Make a statement. You know how many people I get approached just wearing a Cop Block hoodie?
Well, let me tell you
when I go
something.
out.
Hold on.
How many people walk up and approach me?
Let me tell you this. Okay, the reason why I first started wearing this shit was because when I first started doing this, is when the cops first started saying, oh, the camera could be a fucking gun or something like that. So I wanted to make sure that my ass wasn't going to get shot because they could read right on my shirt where the fuck I was coming from.
Right.
You know? So, and then the hat and everything like that, it all just goes along with it. It just goes to further say, hey, this is not a fucking gun. This is a camera. You know goddamn well it's a camera. So keep your hands to yourself.
You know what we need on the Cop Block Store? Beanies.
Yeah,
Yeah, we should need beanies. I would say bandanas.
In the future, it's still a work in progress. The store is always a work in progress, man.
Patent pending.
Hey, I
patent
just
pending.
thought it was nice. I got a few of the hoodies, and I was really impressed with the quality of them. I mean,